vlog every damn day.
Hello everybody, my name is Jeremy and it is Thursday, and that means it is time to review another Disney store doll. Today I'm going to be reviewing 3 of my personal favorites. Yes, 3. Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. Now I'll start with Flora because, well, why not? I want to start off by saying that each one of the 3 good fairies comes with a wand, but in the middle of my move between my old apartment and this one, the wand got lost somewhere in the boxes. So if I ever find it, she'll get it again. But right now she's missing the wand, so that's not something that comes that way. All the dolls come with them. Flora in the movie appears to be the oldest, she's the most responsible, she's the most by the book, and she's the one that comes up with most of the ideas for the 3 good fairies. What I like a lot about these 3 dolls is that they capture their personality types with a little design thing that they had done on the front of the dresses. If you look right here, there is a yellowish square that's right here on her bosom, and I feel like this is perfect for Flora because she's such a by-the-book character. She is such a, these are the lines, here's the box, and we're going to stay in it, we're not going to go outside of it. She creates rules for the rest of them and follows them to the T. The other fairies have different designs, but this is the one that they chose for her, and I think it works very well. Even though it's not particularly canon, I love the idea of it. At the top, they have her hat, which goes all the way around, and you can see her bun in the back. They perfectly captured her bangs. Her eyes are fantastic. I feel like on a whole, her face looks exactly like how it's supposed to be, and there's nothing about her face that looks wrong. The rest of the doll is actually plush. There are little beans down here at the bottom for it to stand up, but everything that's in here in the middle is just all stuff and fluff. The hands, however, are real, and that is to grip the wands that they all come with, and the wands are usually rubber banded in there, but again, I lost her wand, which is funny because she's supposed to be the most responsible of them all. And on the back here, it reminds you that this was created in China. Down here at the bottom of her dress, there are these little ruffles here in between. However, these are not 2 different types of fabric. This is all just one that's been sewed together, but I do like the effect of it, that it looks like there are ruffles in it. The cape, I imagine, could come off if you were to cut the strings that are down here at the bottom, though I would not advise that because I don't think you'd ever be able to get it back on. I don't even think you'd be able to get it above her head in the first place. Her mouth is actually... Who invited you? Flora, do something. Never once can I do a video. I had a nice solid run, with no interruptions. A really nice run. Her mouth is actually open and hollowed out, which I don't believe any of the other dolls have that quality because most of them you can see their teeth. This one you cannot see her teeth, which I thought was interesting, but hey, I have no complaints about it. Next I'm going to talk about Fauna. In the movie, Fauna has a very prominent role, not so much for what she does or what she says, but because she's usually the peacemaker between Flora and Merryweather. And I think again they exemplified her character by which shape they chose for her dress. They gave Fauna a little triangle here. And a triangle is supposed to be a perfect shape. It's one that can't bend, it's one that can't break. I feel like the triangle that they chose perfectly exemplifies her character as being that one that's in the middle of them and keeping all 3 of the fairies together and unified and working towards one common goal to raise Brea Rose and to keep her safe. As with Flora, you can see her bun in the back like how it is in the movie. They got her bangs all the way up here, and she has a very long but rounded face with the pointed chin down here at the bottom, which really, again, looks just like her character in the movie. She has a greenish type of wing, unlike Flora, who has the yellowish, and you can see the magic wand better on this doll because I actually have it for this one. And again, I love her derptastic eyes. They're just so cute. This doll's made in China is not on the hat, and I want to know where it's at because how am I to know? There it is. It's on the base of her neck. Now I know where she was made. To start off, her Disney China stamp is at the top of her hat. You cannot see her bun, which is classic of the movie, although you can see that she does have black hair, so they did give her that, which I do appreciate. Her face is a little less like how it is in the movie. I feel like they didn't really capture her attitude and her spunk, and I think they made her look a little too peppy and derpy, but I feel like that's almost kind of endearing to me. Her cheeks are much rosier than the other two fairies, but that may just be because her face in comparison to the two of them is much paler, and it contrasts pretty well against the black of her hair. Her wings on the back are a light blue, her cape is a very dark blue that looks like Prince Philip's blue, and her dress is like the blue dress Aurora over here, so she matches actually pretty perfectly. And the shape that they decided to give Merryweather was a circle, and I think that this is perfect for Merryweather because she's such a all-encompassing character. She really goes all over the map. She's a free spirit, she never ends, and she's always got this bubbling energy about her. Stylistically, she actually is special compared to the other two fairies because she's a little bit stouter and she's also much shorter than the other two. Here's comparison just to show you that I am not lying. So on my Duffy scale, I give all three of these dolls a solid 5 out of 5 as a set. Just because the way that their designs were done, I feel like they really captured the essence of their characters, and I love that these dolls are so tiny because they look just like how they're supposed to be compared to the other dolls. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next week with another review. Peace out. Itadakimasu.